Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle. Today is a predictions video, and we are doing King and Queen of the Ring semi-finals and final. The Fatal Four Ways have finished now, so we thought we'd talk because the Fatal Four Ways were a bit not. I wouldn't say they're easy to predict, but they just weren't really a tournament, was it? So we thought we'd save it till now.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't like how they've done the four. I know it's because they've had literally no time because how close everything is. But you could have, I think you could have started this tournament months back or like a month ago. You could have done like a match or two at Saturday night's main event and stuff. You know, like AEW did the Owen Hart tournament and they had like some matches on Dynasty.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think they had Osprey and Kevin Knight and
Well,
Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. I thought that worked
the
well.
last King of the Ring, they had matches on what's it called? House shows.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they had matches. I'm pretty sure they had matches on house shows because I remember being on watching Raw. I'm like, oh, that'll be a good match, and they go watch it on this house show, and I'm like, oh, okay.
The
I'm
hell?
pretty sure. Yeah, WWE Live, May 11th to the 12th. They had the first round matches on live shows on
What?
house shows. Sorry. Yeah,
That's mental.
forgot Maxine Dupree was in it actually.
Class. She was
House
going to win
shows.
the
So
whole thing.
why they couldn't, like you said, you start earlier or then again do it differently. I don't know, but
Yeah, because I think the four ways just don't work. I just didn't like it. It's not really a king and queen of the ring tournament, you know what I mean? Because
yeah, absolutely.
realistically, you've only got to win three matches to win the entire thing. How does that?
Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me. Well,
Yeah.
let's say.
Should we should we go on? Should we
Yeah.
do the predictions?
So the first semi-final is I'm still on last year's on my
Should we do
laptop
Queen of
again.
the Ring first?
Yeah, yeah, Queen of the Ring first.
Yeah. Okay.
So semi-final number one, Roxanne Perez against Jade Cargill.
I think
Now,
this is quite easy.
yeah.
I think Jade
Jade
Cargill
alone.
for this one.
Yeah, me too. I think Jade is destined for, this brilliant coincidence that it's Naomi with the women's title. And
Yeah,
oh wow, now look who's won Queen of the Ring.
yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
completely. Yeah, when I give my overall winner, I'll have my say. But
Sorry, yeah, I'm not giving away my winner there. I promise.
oh yeah,
I promise.
definitely not, definitely not.
So that puts Jade into the final against Alexa Bliss or Asuka.
I think it'll be Oscar.
Yeah, I don't think they would have brought her back to lose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, lose the Fatal Four Way and then lose the first
Oh yeah.
one-on-one matches
I
back.
think that's
That's what.
quite. I think that's kind of why they did the four ways and didn't have Stephanie win the four way. Because if Stephanie wasn't winning the entire thing, I don't think they wanted her to go through.
Hmm.
Because obviously they didn't want her to take a pinfall loss. Obviously she didn't take the pin in the four way. Raquel did. So
Yeah, but
I think it's one of them.
yeah, it's that's the thing though with the four ways. I don't know.
That's why I don't like him. It's a
Yeah,
king of the ring. You've got to beat the best to win it,
exactly.
and you're not really beating. Yeah, you're beating three other people, but you're only pinning or submitting one person to go through to
Exactly.
the semi-finals, and then all of a sudden
Only
you're
one
one match
person's
away.
lost. There's another two that haven't lost.
Exactly.
They didn't win. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, completely agree. But
It's just a weird
I
one.
think it'll be quite difficult for the fight because obviously we've both got the same final, haven't we? Jade Cargill versus Oscar.
Yeah,
Have they um, have they brought Oscar back basically just for her to lose?
that's another thing because it would be Asuka Io.
Yeah, which would I think would be sick.
Yeah. So I think, I don't know. It is a tough one,
It
but
is tough.
I'm gonna go Jade
I'm gonna go
because
Jade as well, just because we probably have the exact same prediction. It'll be Tiffany and Jade at SummerSlam, and then Naomi cashes in
mhm,
and costs Jade the title, and then you get that feud for the
yeah.
foreseeable future. Like we haven't already had it for the past year, but
Hmm.
it continues. And then I think that
It's
leads
only
to,
been what since Elimination Chamber we've had the feud,
yeah, Elimination Chamber, yeah.
but yeah,
And I think that leads to Bianca coming back and then doing the triple threat at either like WrestleMania or some other show, like Survivor Series or something. I'm not sure.
yeah,
But now you said Oscar versus Io, I can kind of see them pivoting and probably going that way because Io doesn't really have any challenges at the minute.
hmm
Because obviously, as we all know, she hasn't defended her title since Mania. It was looking like she was going to face Liv probably at Night of Champions, but obviously Liv's now injured. So
yeah.
do
I
they?
think it's
I
a
don't know.
it is interesting once you've actually like thought about Asuka Io could be an actually really good match.
Yeah,
So I think if it is Asuka Jade, I think it does throw it up into a bit of debate, but I still think
yeah,
it's Jade.
yeah. I still think it's Jade as well.
What is that all you've got to say for Queen? For the
Yeah,
Queen of
that's
the
all
Ring
I've got to
title?
say.
We'll go on to King of the Ring then. So the first semi-final, Sami Zayn and Randy Orton. I'm gonna go Sami Zayn. And
Really?
I took a while to say that because I wrote it down as Sami Zayn, but I'm then thought Randy is Brandy. So I then double thought and I thought, no, Sammy. I'm sticking with it. So I'm
You're
going
sticking
Sammy.
with it. I'm gonna go with Randy. I did
Okay.
have, I think I said it on the podcast actually. I did have Sammy winning the tournament,
Hmm.
but I believe I did say if Cody didn't win that four-way, Sammy would win it.
Yeah, I think that is
But
yeah, I think that
I
is what you
also
said.
didn't think they were gonna give Randy the win in that four. I thought they may have gave it someone else.
Yeah.
But if it's
I
Randy
thought
and
Randy was a
Sammy,
weird one,
yeah,
but
I think Randy, and then we'll get to the next bit now. Uh, who's the other? It's Cody and Jay, isn't it?
Cody and Jay, yeah.
I've got Cody for that,
I've got Cody for that as well.
and I really do think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do Randy and Cody. I think they'll have Cody win, and that'll be the start of Randy kind of turning on Cody because they did tease it on SmackDown, didn't they?
Yeah.
When Randy was there saying, what was it again? If I've got to get through you to get to Cena, uh, I'm not gonna hesitate. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Which in a way does. I know he's already had a match against Cena, but they had the one last time thing. But him saying that, and if it is Randy and Cody in the final, does Cody do that thing where he hesitates again and
Maybe.
it costs him, and then Randy wins, and then we get Cena and Randy at SummerSlam, which I don't think we will,
No.
but I think it's Cody.
I think it's Cody. And that's the why I didn't pick Randy to win the semi-final. Because I don't think we get Cena Randy again. And I think there's no point. I think Sammy gives a bit of optimism, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because it's in
Like
Saudi and everything as well, isn't it?
it's in Saudi, and he beat Gunther, the ultimate underdog. You know all that.
Yeah, he
I
could
think
sneak one against Randy. Could get a roll up win.
yeah, something like that, and I think it gives a bit of hope to people that it's just not going to be Cody.
Yeah, potentially. Because a lot of people would, as soon as Gunther won the world title, a lot of people went, "Yep, Sammy's winning King of the Ring. He's beating Gunther at SummerSlam."
Yeah, a lot of people did think that.
And then Seth cash in, but I really think Seth does not cash in on this world title now. I think we'll discuss this in the weekly waffle.
Fair.
So I think watch that episode if you want to know our thoughts. To be fair, this will probably be out before it, to be fair, so
Yeah.
I have to wait. But
Yeah. Should we go on to
yeah.
the final?
Yeah, the final. I mean, I already said mine, didn't I?
Yeah. And you mentioned mine, and then I thought exactly the same as what you said when Gunther won the world title. I was like, Sami Zayn's winning King of the Ring, and Sami Zayn's going to take the title off him at SummerSlam. But then I think Seth cashes in and takes Sami's moment away.
Yeah.
So I'm going Sami Zayn to win King of the Ring.
No, yeah. Wow.
I am. I think not clean. Let me clear that up. It won't be clean over Cody. Some sort of interference. This is WWE. Come on, there will be some sort of interference. I don't know from who.
Yeah, true.
Maybe it's Cena scared of Cody or something that he doesn't want to face him again. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'll get Cena Cody at SummerSlam whether he wins or loses. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing I don't like. I had a feeling you were going to say it, but I don't like that
Yeah, no, me neither. I
in
don't
a
like it at
way.
all. But I think no matter what happens, we will get Cena Cody at SummerSlam if he wins or loses. So if you're going to do that anyway, what's the point in having him lose? Do you know what I mean? Having him
Yeah,
win,
true.
you can give Sammy that big moment instead.
Yeah, I agree.
We say this, and next week, Sami Zayn, or is it this week? Yeah, it'll be this week. Sami Zayn will lose to Randy Orton, and my theory is completely out.
Yeah.
And Randy to the final. Another thing as well. I know it probably won't mean anything, but Randy lost in the final last year, didn't he? I'm not.
He
I'm not
did.
wrong there, am I?
He did.
So I don't
He
think
lost to
he'll.
Gunther.
Yeah, and there was that horrible pin, wasn't it? It was the weird
Ooh. Yeah,
Randy's
yeah,
shoulder
because
was
his
up,
shoulder
wasn't it?
wasn't up.
Yeah. So
Was up, sorry.
yeah, I don't think they have Randy losing the final back to back as well.
I think they could, I really do. I think they could have him lose back to, and that's when you start his, his kind of frustrations
Yeah, yeah.
because he did
Oh,
have.
imagine a John Cena Randy Orton tag titles run.
Gosh, don't put that in my brain. Because he did, yeah, he lost to Gunther last year. His shoulder was up.
Yeah,
And then they kind of used that, didn't they, to set up Gunther and Randy for Bash and Berlin, didn't they?
yeah,
And obviously Gunther won there as well. And obviously Randy has obviously faced Cena since, lost to Cena. And if he loses his King of the Ring, he's going to start. We might start getting oh 09 Orton again
whoa, inject it
with just
into
a bit
my.
more size because the guy's massive.
I saw someone on TikTok say "Oh nine Orton is overrated." We'll get into that at another time. That's really annoyed me.
I did see that. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it. It's like, oh,
Oh,
people don't realize how bad oh 09 Orton was. Because they was showing the clip with his match with Christian, I think, or
yeah,
something like that. But yeah, we're rambling on, as
yeah.
per.
Wrestling waffle for a reason.
Yep, it is. Um, yeah, those are our final predictions. I've got Jade Cargill to win Queen of the Ring and Cody Rhodes to win King of the Ring, with the finals being Jade Cargill versus Oscar and Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Memphis, you've got
Sami Zayn winning King of the Ring, Jade winning Queen of the Ring,
sweet.
Sammy Cody, Jade Oscar as well. Well, is
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah, you had that. But that is it. We'll be doing a G1 climax, like probably pretty early predictions because there's four people that are still not in the tournament as of yet. That still need to be decided. But I think from the blocks that have come out already, you could kind of see who's winning A block and who's winning B block. So we're going to be doing that as well. And obviously we have the weekly waffle, which is every week. So yeah, subscribe on YouTube. I love how you do the intro and I do the outro.
Yeah, I don't know how we've got
It
this, but
happens
carry on.
every
You're in your
time
flow now.
somehow.
You're in your flow now.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe, like, comment as well your opinions on the King and Queen of the Ring tournament, the format as well, because obviously we've said we're not big fans of the format. Obviously, some people might be, but I don't think it is. But I don't think it's great. Obviously, listen on Spotify as well. That's easier or preferred. And yeah, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter or X. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.